Hey everybody, it's me, Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm super excited to go over the brand new VivaLift Premier by Pride Mobility. This is a total game changer of a lift chair recliner. I have never seen anything like it. Okay, this thing has so many features that this video is going to be kind of long. So if you'd rather get some literature to kind of go over at your own pace, I recommend getting a copy of our free product catalog. We'll mail it to your door. It's free, has all of our latest products, discount codes, and more. If you want a copy, click on the top right-hand corner of the screen, or you can call the number below, give your address to one of our non-commissioned sales experts, and they'll process that request for you. All right, now I'm going to tell you all about this chair. We're going to go over all the features, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a hidden feature that is mind-blowing. Okay, I couldn't believe it when we took this out of the box. Honestly, the coolest, most advanced lift chair recliner I've ever seen, and the fact that it's made by Pride Mobility is just icing on the cake. They're going to provide you with a 1-year in-home service plan with the option to upgrade to a 2-year. They also give you a 7-year warranty on the frame. And it's made by Pride Mobility, one of the most trusted name brands in the industry. So you know you're going to get high quality parts, performance, and years of hassle-free use. Let's dive right into things. I've got my spec sheet right here. If you want to print a copy of this yourself, you can go to our website. You're going to see all the color options, the accessories, pricing, and I'll put a link in the description to download this as well. So the chair is what's known as an infinite position chair. So you can go from a lifted position that's going to allow you to get out of the chair easily without straining your leg muscles or your back. That's what lift chair recliners are all about, right? They're medical grade products. These are actually coded, so you can use medical insurance to get one. We don't deal with medical insurance, unfortunately, but we do offer discounts, financing, and a lot of payment options if you are interested in buying one through private pay. Now, this is technically considered a medium-sized chair. Apparently, they're going to release different size options in the future, but there's only one right now, and it holds up to 400 pounds. It's best for users between 5'5" and 6 feet tall. The seat to floor height is going to be about 20.5 inches. The seat depth is 21 inches, and the seat width is 23 inches. Now, the top of the backrest to the bottom of the seat is 26 inches. And it uses pocketed coil springs throughout, so it's extremely comfortable, even for long periods of time. You could literally sleep in this thing. I almost fell asleep in it watching a movie with the surround sound system that's built into this thing. Amazing. Stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to show you something awesome about this thing with regards to the speaker system. Now, you do need about 17 inches from the back to the wall to allow it to fully recline without running into a wall. Keep that in mind. Measure your space before you purchase it. Now, this is the Sorrento leather in the coffee color. You can get it in the Eclipse color, which I'll put on the screen, which is basically like a really dark gray, almost black color. Again, American leather. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start demoing all of the features for you one at a time. I'm going to go ahead and get in it first and start talking to you about one of the most nifty features, I think, which is the magnetic remote control. I don't know if you've had a lift chair recliner before, but sometimes having the remote control come through the middle part of the seat, like most chairs, can get annoying. It gets lost in the crevices. Now, check it out. There's a little magnet, so you can just keep it right there. It's not going to go anywhere. It's also available on the other side. You can quickly just disconnect the cable right here. There's a little clip. There's nothing to it. No tools are required. So you can easily just unclip it here and bring it on over to the other side if you prefer to have it on the left side. It's totally up to you. So on the left side, there's that other cable. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in. It's going to be hard to get a shot because it's a tight space in here. And clamp it in. And now it's on the left-hand side. Everything works the way it should. This chair is going to have all of the comfort adjustment features that you could ask for. So what do I mean by that? Take a look at the remote here. You've got a memory, so if you want to position a specific seating position and remember it, hit that button. It's going to go to that position every single time without customizing anything. You've got headrest adjustments. So as you can see here, I'm hitting the headrest. As I'm hitting the headrest adjustment, you can see the headrest section has its own independent motor, allowing you to adjust the position of your headrest. With the lumbar adjustment, there's like a little air bladder on the lower back section that is going to inflate and allow your lower back to come out more or go in a little bit more, depending on how you like it. This simple up and down switch is going to take you from a lifted position all the way to a fully reclined position. So let me demo that for you, and we're going to time lapse it because it does take a little while. I'm holding it down and it's gonna take me to a full recline right now. Once I reach the full recline, I'm gonna go to a fully lifted position by hitting that switch and putting it in the upward position. Here we go. All right, folks, so here we are basically in the fully lifted position, and because it's leather, I don't feel like I'm gonna slip out or fall out of the chair. And you don't barely have to use your leg muscles at all. You pretty much just get out. And that's the beauty of a lift chair recliner as opposed to a traditional chair that doesn't lift you up and get you out of the seat, right? So for those of you that have limited mobility, not too much leg strength or lower back problems, that's gonna be a game changer for you. Now, something that I wanna show you, which is totally awesome, new feature I've never seen before, is the self-leveling cup holder, which is, by the way, a tuck away section here. So you've got a cup holder here, which we're gonna come in close. I'm gonna grab my drink here. All right, so I'm gonna go into a fully reclined position, right? And since I wanna talk to you, I'm actually gonna lift up the headrest so that it supports my neck and I'm not straining my neck to make eye contact with you. But I've got my coffee here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the cup holder, and I'm gonna start lifting all the way up. You're gonna see that that cup holder levels out as I lift. So it's never gonna tilt to the point where my drink's gonna spill. Okay, it's an auto leveling cup holder. Pretty cool. I mean, I know it's not like the most robust feature in the world. Some of you might be thinking, oh, big deal. But if you have a full cup of coffee, you don't wanna spill it on your brand new lift chair. So as I'm lifting it and the chair is going from fully reclined to fully lifted, it's making a huge adjustment. And normally that drink, if it's full, that cup, if it's full, I should say, might spill. But check it out. It levels. You can see that it's not perfectly level, that there's a limitation, it's a big cup, but as I'm rocking it, you can see that it's kind of like in its own little swing system in there. It's like basically a swinging cup holder. So I think that's pretty awesome. Not only that, on this same side, there's a little mounting hole here, which we're gonna come in close. That's actually to put a little table. So it's like a TV tray kind of deal. You plug that in right there, I'll put it on the screen, and you have a nice little swiveling TV tray that you can use to put some of your favorite snacks, a cup of wine, whatever you're into when you're enjoying your favorite TV show or movie. Now there are a few other buttons. We do have the backrest control, which allows you to independently tilt the backrest forward and back. You have the independent leg rest motor to lift or lower the leg rest independently, and then the tilt mode, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna demo those for you really quick. With the backrest, pretty self-explanatory. If you hit the back on the backrest is gonna back up and lower, everything else stays the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back up. You can see that independent motor working the backrest right now. Same thing with the leg rest buttons. You have the lower and raise button for the leg rest. So there you go. Leg rests have an independent motor to control lowering and raising the leg rests. You also have the tilt buttons. Okay, so what that means is basically when you're fully reclined, it's gonna allow you to tilt back so that the blood flow from your leg starts to rush towards your torso, which has a ton of medical benefits. Okay, so if you have swollen ankles after a long day of being on your feet and you want to kind of get that blood flow away from your legs, check this out. I'm going to hit the tilt button. Oh yeah. Oh, you got to try this to really know how it feels, folks. This feels amazing. I could feel all the blood flow rushing away from my feet to my torso, and honestly, it's just putting me to sleep. Whoa, we're still filming, sorry. All right, let me get back up. I'm telling you, you could sleep in this thing, no problem. I'm seriously considering getting rid of the bed in my bedroom and just getting one of these. I mean, I'll probably never leave this thing. I love it. All right, so what else? Because trust me, there's a ton of other features to go over here, folks. Let's talk about the right side. We have a wireless phone docking station, a USB standard and a USB-C charging port, and another one of these accessory mounts to put a TV tray and various other accessories that you can plug into right here. I'm gonna show you this wireless docking station really quick. So here's my phone. I use an Android. Doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android. You put it right on the wireless docking station, and look at that, it's charging. Now, if you wanna use the actual charging ports, you can, assuming you have two devices that are USB powered. You can use either the standard USB or the USB-C for some of those newer phones out there, and it's going to start charging your phone or other electronic device, which is pretty awesome. All right, so before we get into the heat and massage feature, I want to take the time to tell you about Mobility Direct and what makes us different. Did you know that part of every sale goes towards funding our community donation program? That's right, folks. We give away mobility devices like wheelchairs, scooters, walkers to people in need all the time. Sometimes these people are homeless or they're just struggling with a manual walker, crutches, or a cane just to get around. And we find these people and we gift them a free mobility device. And we change their life for the better. A lot of these videos are on our YouTube channel. You can see these heartwarming moments and stories right on our playlist. I'll put the link in the top right-hand corner of the screen. If you want to be a part of that movement, consider shopping at Mobility Direct or telling someone you know about Mobility Direct. Together, we can make a difference by giving back to the community. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the heat and massage feature. There's not a lot to see here. You kind of have to be in it. We are a brick and mortar store. We have locations. We're not just an online business. So if you're local, come on by. Test drive this puppy today. It's amazing. There's some buttons here on the side. Okay, so the button all the way to the left here, if I hit it, it's activating the massage feature, which is targeting the back and the lower back. You have intensity modes 1, 2, and 3, which is going to increase the intensity of the massage feature. And oh man, for those of you that have lower back pain like me, that can be a game changer after a long day. You also have another set of buttons here, another button I should say, with intensity zone 1, 2, and 3 for the heat feature. The heat feature is going to have heating pads on the seats, the lower back, and the upper back and the shoulder area. So if you live in a colder state, or if you're like me and your wife likes to keep your house at like 70 or 69 degrees like an igloo, that could come in handy. All right, so especially during the winter months. And then there's a little power button to kind of shut off whatever modes you've enabled, whether it's the heat and massage or whether it's the heat or massage feature. You just hit that power button and it turns them all off. Let's get into the other features because we're not even close to going through all of them yet, folks. So check this out. We've got a huge storage area here. Look how deep that is. I mean, I'm going almost all the way down to that section, my elbow length there. And what do we got here? We've got some audio cables. So you've got an audio jack, which is super long. That thing seems like it's friggin' a 12-foot audio cable. I don't know why it's that long. But anyway, this is going to be used to basically plug straight into the audio system, which we'll show you next. So if you have wired headphones, you can plug right into the wire system there, or a stereo system, plug it in, and it's going to use the speakers built into this. You could also use the analog connections here. So if you have an older style audio stereo system and you want to plug directly in your audio cable into this, you're going to jump your white and your positive into the left and the right audio port of your stereo system, and then plug the audio cable into the system to start using the speakers built into this puppy, which the controls are on the other side. So you've got plenty of storage on this side. You've got a storage here for your cell phone, wallet, and a really deep pocket for whatever you want. And then on this side, you've got another little tray here for your cell phone, wallet, tablet, whatever fits in there. And then check this out. So to turn it on, you just have to push down on the volume knob for a second or two. And then you're gonna see all the controls light up blue. You've got a volume dial.
Connected.
Woo, that's loud. Let me turn that down. We've got neighbors. You've got the treble adjustment, which I'm going to put about halfway. The bass adjustment, which I'm going to put about halfway. It's nice that all the blue lights start to turn on or light up. Let's turn the light off for a second so we can actually see that. All right, so now you can probably see the lights here. As you start to increase or lower the volume, those lights start to turn on, letting you know, hey, that's at full volume. That's about halfway. Same thing with the bass, the treble, and the vibration, which I think is super cool. So it actually vibrates the chair. It's gonna kind of vibrate depending on how much bass the audio of the TV show or song that you're listening to. So that's pretty awesome. You feel fully immersed into the song or video that you're watching. Now, if you want to pair your cell phone or your TV to the Bluetooth system here, all you have to do is press this little button here all the way to the right for about 3 to 5 seconds. After about 3 to 5 seconds, you're going to notice that little blue light starts to blink. Then what you want to do is take your phone, or if you're doing this on your TV, doesn't matter, go into your Bluetooth settings and go to the pair new device option, okay? Let me unlock my phone for a sec so I can show you how this works. So here you're going to see whatever systems are available to pair with. In this case, we're going to pair to the Moto Media system. That's the VivaLift Premier. Click that option, give it a second or two. I got a pop-up that just wants me to confirm we want to pair.
Connected.
And boom, it says connected. We're ready to go. So if I want to put a song on, now I am going to play a song here, but because of YouTube's privacy rules and copyright rules, I don't want to get this video banned. So I'm just going to put some classical piano on, which they're not going to stop you from playing. But trust me, you need to be here in person to really appreciate the bass and sound that comes out of this chair. It's pretty awesome. It's very loud. And it vibrates. It's pretty cool. Hopefully my neighbors are not going to get too mad, but it is classical music. Hey buddy, this is Benji, our company mascot dog, and I just want to get his approval. Benji, come here. You want to come up for a second with Dad? Come. I got you, boy. 1, 2, come here. Oh yes. So as you can see, I'm about 6 foot tall, about 215 pounds. There's enough room for Benji. So if you do have a small lap dog like Benji, he's about 40 pounds, no problem. What do you think, Benji? Are you comfy? Huh? Yeah? Yeah, I think so. So not only is it approved by us folks, Benji approved as well. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's right. All right, buddy, now get down. I got to keep demoing this chair. All right, folks. Well, I think we've covered just about everything. This is definitely a top of the line lift chair option. And we have many other options available both in store and online where you're going to find all the specs, color choices, user manuals, videos, and all the information you could ask for. We also carry all sorts of other mobility devices like wheelchairs, walkers, scooters, vehicle lifts, ramps, you name it. So if you are interested in any of our mobility products, we'd love to earn your business. We have a non-commissioned sales team, which means when you call, they're going to give you honest, straight up answers. They're not going to try and sell you something you don't need just to earn a commission like our competitors. You can expect honesty, patience, and respect when you speak to any of our teammates. We offer lifetime customer support when you order any of our mobility devices. We're A-rated by the BBB. We offer the lowest prices, tax-free sales, and free shipping to the intercontinental states within the USA. Speaking of which, we have a ton of American-made lift chairs, scooters, and wheelchairs as well. I encourage you to visit our website, go to the American-made lift chairs section so you can see which ones are made in the USA. Now keep in mind, we have the most active YouTube channel in the industry where we give you honest reviews. We don't just tell you what we like about the products, we tell you what we don't like about the products as well so that you can make the best, most educated decision before spending money on any of our products. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get notified when we release new videos. And if you have any questions at all, I'll personally respond to them in the comment section below. So leave a comment and you'll hear from me within 1 business day. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.